Um, Jennifer Sasser. We just got done with an awesome Instagram training. If you didn't see it, it was recorded. Um, Real quick, I wanted to show you guys something. This isn't me bragging. This is just to show you guys consistency. You're going to hear that a lot from me, and there's a reason for it. I know a lot of you get frustrated because maybe you've been in a couple weeks or even a month and you're not seeing the sales that you would like to see. One thing that I'm going to recommend to you is the book, The Power of Consistency by Weldon Long. Susan Lawrence recommended that book to me, and it's freaking awesome. But to show you guys, I'm going to get rid of her information, but right there is a check for $70. And then right here, it says makeup. The reason why I'm showing you guys this is this check right here for $70. This woman told me no. This woman told me she wasn't interested. She was happy with her products, and she called me, and today I sold $70 worth. What did that is my consistent post on Facebook. I post the pictures of myself. I post pictures of other people, but the biggest thing that wrap it up, baby, because background noise. Okay, Kaylee's in here sneaking a midnight snack. But consistency. Another thing that happened to me today, my hair. I went and got my hair done, and the lady that did my hair, I need you, thank you. The lady that did my hair, and if she ever watches this, but because she's going to join our team, she flat out told me no. I actually asked her if I could place my business cards at her location, and she nicely, I mean, there was nothing, neither one of them were ever rude to me, you know, but they were happy with the products that they were using. And again, consistency. So if you're getting frustrated, be consistent and persistent. It's going to pay off. I promise you it's going to pay off. And this Instagram training, I'm really excited about that because I do so many pictures, and that's the platform that Instagram is pictures. So I will have the recorded video, and I will post that once I get the link, and there was PDF files that will also post in the group. So here we go. Now I told y'all that I will show you how to do the highlighting and the contouring with just what you have. In your kit that you receive all 6 different foundations, or maybe it's 5. But like I told you, I'm really tired right now. So anyways, the amount of concealers that you get, and I know you don't get the refreshed. Y'all get to see how I'm got my Tony Stewart pants. So here we go. Sorry. And our glorious primer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do just the concealers on one side of my face, but I also want you guys to see these 2 products too, because especially with the mineral foundations, these 2 are kind of important, but it still can be done with just water. I've got my little glass of water. Alright. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray. It always tickles me. I'm going to spray the Refreshed on my face, and I'm going to let that dry for a minute. I can't believe none of y'all are joining me on here. And I will tell you guys one thing. I mean, I understand it's late, but I have noticed one thing, that when we give y'all things, I mean, we give this stuff to you guys. And you guys don't take it. This business is fun. So I just got blush all over my phone. This business is fun. But you have to be willing to learn and to train and to watch and to participate and to learn. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right, here we go. So now I've got the rose water on the one side of my face. I don't know how the heck I got blush everywhere, but that blush, I'm going to tell you, it only takes a little bit to use on your face. If you get it on you, you better figure out how to get it off. Okay. Alright, I got the primer. And I'm just applying it to one half of my face. Okay. Now, I'm going to take your brush and the concealer brush that you've got in your kit and dip your brush into the water. And if you don't get enough, I just take my fingers and just put some in there. Some of the water. You don't want it to be too wet. And I kind of got a problem. I forgot to use this brush. Oh, Lordy. I thought I grabbed a clean brush. Let me clean this brush off. Alright. Gotta clean the lid out because now it's contaminated. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright, so now I'll take some fresh. And pour a little bit in there. Take my brush. And Okay. I'm going to start on this side. Because I'm using water. With the mineral makeup, you just gotta pat it into your pores. My face is really dark, so do my eye. And then do my chin. And then I just okay, so that is with just water. And concealer. Alright, now I am going to, it only takes a little bit of this stuff. Grab the Fierce, and you can see on my lid, I mean, I don't even have, I don't have anything but whatever's on the lid, and I'm just going to touch just a little bit. And I'm going to start my cheeks in. And just go over my forehead. And then my nose. Okay. And clean my brush off really good. Alrighty, now I am going to, I use Fabulous and Frivolous, and this is Frivolous. And I put some in the lid. I'm just doing the same. And it's very little. You're actually going to use more when you're doing the highlighting and the contouring. You're going to use more of the Fresh than you are anything. Okay, and now I'm just kind of blotting. Filling in the empty parts. Okay. Now, I'm going to clean my brush out. And I'm going to grab the Fresh, put that in my lid, and I'm going to grab the Refresh. And if you're just joining this side, it's just only the mineral concealers and water. Nothing added this side. I sprayed first the rose water and then I applied the primer on the side of my face. And now I'm going to, instead of using water, I'm going to use refreshed rose water. And create my paste. Son of a gun. My brush was contaminated. Hold on, let's do it again. I usually have 2 different brushes, but like I said, I'm trying to show y'all how to do it with the one. And normally I would just do both, so then it wouldn't have gotten contaminated. So you don't have to worry about that. But I want to show y'all how important the primer and rose water truly is. Big difference. Alright. Tap some rose water. And a little bit. Did get it like way too wet because it was dripping down my face. It's still dripping down my face. I actually think my brush is still contaminated. I don't know how, because anyways, I'll get the idea. You ain't got to be perfect. I guess I'll kind of show you too that you can do it the darker color. He still just gotta be patted in. It just really goes in a lot better. This is just more, it's more dry, and it's going to be harder to blend. Alrighty. Now I'm going to take the rose water, squirt that into my fierce lid. Alright. Now, got the frivolous, squirting the rose water, and just filling in all that I have. Now I grab the blusher brush that you got in your kit, and where it's dry. Oh, one thing I did want to tell you. I know when you get your little kits, and those little things are really, really small, you can get this from Walmart or Michael's or wherever art section. I got it at Walmart for like 75 cents. So anyways, you can use that. I used to use a plate too, but then Mandy Hudson suggested this to me, and it works so much better. So thank you, Mandy. Okay. And then now I'm just going to go kind of back over what I've already done. Okay. You guys did not get this brush in your kit, but I'm sure if you wore makeup before, you have a brush kind of like this. Of course, I recommend you to getting Youniques. Grab this brush, and then your whatever your color is, if it's the frivolous, fresh, or hopefully it's not the fresh, um, frisky, frivolous, whatever. Alright, now what you do, I want to show you how you're going to see how much I'm going to have to work this one. You just go in circles. Alright, right here you might have a little line still showing. Just kind of work that in with your fingers. Just blend it. So there's that side. And that side. So, kind of hard to tell, but this is more powdery looking, and this is just more it doesn't, okay, this is not really cakey, but, and you just have to go along and just kind of work it in. But when you've got the primer, it just seeps into that primer really well. So that's the difference. Just go with your finger and kind of get the contour part blended. Now I will go over with just a little bit of fresh, not much, because you don't want to undo what you just did. Another company called it Mineral Veil, and that's kind of what I'm doing. And lightening. There's really dark. Okay. All right, so then you get your blushes, and it only takes, that's how much, I mean, you can't even see it. That's how much I put in my brush. It does not take a lot of this stuff. I just get it into my brush, tap the excess off, and I just kind of lightly go over my nose. I take this brush again and just blend it. Alright, there you are, ladies and gentlemen. Close that up. Alright, now the pigments. I am going to just make it simple. Makeoverf was Confident and Angelic. Very pretty colors together. So I'm going to take my liner shader brush and I'm going to dip it into the water. And I have pigment in my lid. And I'm going to just pat it onto my lower lid. Okay. And then I'm going to grab my Angelic, tap some in the lid, and I've got my deluxe brush, and I'm going to just blend that stuff together. Right. Now I'm going to grab liner shader brush, the liner side, devious, water, Mandy Hudson also taught this trick. It's a pretty cool trick. It's called tightlining. This is where, okay. Just go on the inside of your eye. And now I'm going to go on the outside, and you're just going to right where your eyelashes grow in, or out, I should say. Okay. And now I'm just going to line my eye. That. Like that. And then I'm going to take in the what's left on my brush. Yeah, working my eyebrow. Alright. Now I'm gonna get all that stuff off my brush. I'm sleepy. I did all this work and I just gotta take it off. Go to bed. Or I could fall asleep with it on, huh? Since it is natural based. Okay. Now I am going to put the Confident in my lid, and I'm going to spray Refreshed in the lid. I'm going to do the same, just pat it. Now remember, I already have Glorious and rose water on my face, and I sprayed the rose water in the lid instead of just using regular water. And now I got the Angelic. Dry. And getting that all in there. See. Alright, now I'm going to do the DBS. Tap that in my brush. Rose water. That line. Oh. Make sure you don't get it too wet. You just want to create a creamy liquid liner. Sometimes you might get it a little bit too thin. Okay. Now the line. Okay. I'm going to go over my eyebrow. Okay. So, you guys can't really see the difference, but anyways, this just got, it's just more pow to it. It's just more sparkle, more pop. But they both work. That's the great thing about it. Alright. I wanted to show y'all something that I figured out. It's really cool. You probably already know, maybe. But I just figured it out. I'm taking the Confident, and I'm going to apply the transplant gel on both my lashes. And I do this like 2 times. Okay. Now I'm going to grab my liner shader brush, and it's still wet, and I'm just going to paint some of this Confident on. My lashes. Other side. Okay. Alright, then now I'm going to get my 3D fiber lashes in my hand. Alright, and focus on one eye. And they just absolutely make them pop even more. I personally don't do the fibers on my lower lashes, my preference. Here comes the drain. Maybe they heard my plea. This one's being pretty quiet too. Usually they go. Alright, and I love doing this. I take the refreshed, but you can do it with water. Let's do both. Alright. Refreshed and heartbroken. I take and I just like a salt shaker, shake that stuff in there. Okay. And now I'm dipping it in water, and we'll do the other side. Okay. Now I am going to grab the looks. And I love looks. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there you are. And somebody wanted me to take my hair down. Yes, I got my hair did today. Doesn't it look nice? She did a great job. And I'm going to do my best not to put it up. I always put my hair up. She had it really fixed, really pretty. But it's kind of a mess right now. So anyways, there's your tutorial. If whatever y'all would like for me to do a tutorial on, let me know. I have no problem doing tutorials for you guys. I'm here to help you. So you guys have a good night, and I will see y'all later.